like the 60s and the 70s and the 80s, when there was pride and joy and hunger, and they see this as their way out, for not just for them but for their families. um so if you really want to see that, enjoy this event and enjoy all the other events that are happening, and in your surrounding areas, as I know that they happen all the time. And if, for those that can't attend the show because they're maybe in a different state or in a different country, we are really going on a notch, and putting up this as a small pay-per-view, for a reasonable amount. You could enjoy this talent. You could enjoy this level of fighting that I'm gonna go out on a limb and guarantee that it's gonna be better than 90% of the shows that you have watched on the huge networks, what quote unquote are the biggest networks. These are the cars that you say, wow, this should have been on the big networks. Well, you have an opportunity, and you can watch it on hard on Facebook. And if you can, but those that can attend, I wouldn't miss this for the world. If you really want to watch boxing and you really want to watch that boxing that you believe your grandfather used to watch, this is it. This is it.
Right.
I
So,
agree with that.
Anthony, I have a question for you real quick. What does it mean to be fighting in Atlantic City yet again? That's your hometown, right?
It's my backyard. Yeah,
Talk to me about that. Talk to me about what that feels like.
it feels good, man. Being able to fight with you. This would be my 17, I believe, either 16th or 17th time fighting at home, and it just gets. I mean, it's surreal because you look in the crowd and you see familiar faces. I ain't gotta look in the crowd like that. I don't know nobody in here. I mean, I see familiar faces, and I get to stay at home. I get to sleep in my bed the night before the fight.
Right.
I get to wake up to my woman, my kids, my
Yeah.
mom. So I mean, it's heartwarming. And like I said, my fans drive me, especially when I'm in the ring. But I feel like I ain't got it, and they in there screaming, "Shut up!" Sorry, my dog's barking.
Is that your dog?
Yeah, I
What
got a
kind of
Presa
dog is
Canarian. Huh?
What kind of dog?
Presa Canarian.
Oh, nice. Man,
Yeah,
you got all the creature comforts of home. You got your dog, you got your family, you got your wife, you got your girl, you got your mom, you got everything there. How perfect is that? And you're fighting in your
yeah. So
hometown, bro.
Is
it's
that
just for me, it's just another day at the office. Come fight night. I'm home. I'm not in the hotel. I ain't. Everything is. If I gotta, if day to weigh-in, if I gotta do something to make weight or whatever the case is, I'm here. Everything's here. So it's just that much easier when you're fighting at home.
Right. Yo, Harold, what do you think of that?
I said, well, he got his wife and his girl. He got it going on, boy.
That was
I
no.
ain't
I'm
got
sorry.
that.
That was a Freudian slip. That was a Freudian slip. Juice, no disrespect.
Hey, no
That
disrespect.
and please,
No disrespect, Juice.
yeah.
I saw that right hand come across there. I don't want to. I don't want to feel it, but hey,
I don't want your missus coming after me at the fight because Harold
hey,
Hudley
she
will
probably
be
got a nice
at
right hand
ringside
too.
calling the fight. So,
Hey, she probably got a nice right hand too. You know what I'm saying? But really, man, yeah, that's great. The comfort of home. But I do want to ask Mr. Tapia a question. I want to get it translated over there to him. I want to know what he does well. What is his forte? I mean, what is his? I mean, I've seen the tape, but I want to know what he does. What he believes is his best attribute.
Cristian, él está preguntando que él quiere saber qué es tu mejor como instrumento, qué es tu mejor instrumento, qué es lo que tú dices que tú haces, entre todas las cosas que tú haces, qué es lo mejor, el instrumento más peligroso tuyo.
Eh, Me dice el gancho de izquierda al hígado, pero yo uso de todo. Pero la última pelea pues ha terminado con el gancho al hígado.
He said, I have all my tools. I think are great. Everything that work on and I do is great. But that left hook to the body has just been working for me. For my last couple of fights, it's been a tool that is very, very effective in my
Was
arsenal.
you know what? You bring up a great point because that was the tool that he used against Mason Menard for sure. I mean, that was the tool that took Menard out, if I recall. Is that correct?
Correct. I mean, yeah, that was the tool that finished them, as I remember, and you could always look back into the tapes, but it was the right hand. If we look back, that set it all up. It was the right hand to the head that really brought him going backwards, and then that uppercut and left hook to the body was that finishing combination. But to Christian and what he stated, that left hook to the body is been a key factor in his arsenal.
Right, right.
Yes,
And then Juice. I mean, what are your weapons of choice?
My weapons of choice, I would say the left hook to the body as well. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest. My weapon of choice is my dog.
Hmm.
My
Is my
dog.
dog. But no matter what, if I'm gonna look across the ring and just say, you don't want this more than me. My
Right.
will is my weapon of choice. My will. I'll will you, and I'm a dog. Like I said.
Wow, that's powerful. Yeah, I mean, will is one of the most powerful things in a boxing match, and that's real powerful that you said that because not everybody, everybody has will to get in there, but once they get hit, not everybody has the will to continue.
Yeah. Everybody got a plan till they get punched in the face.
That's right out of textbook Mike Tyson right there.
it sure is.
Perfect.
The best
Perfect.
cliche in boxing. It's so
So,
true.
so I was just wondering, Manny. I don't know if you really covered the other fights that are going to be on the card. If you'd like to just share that one more time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like I said, it's just a packed card. Desmond Lucas is another fighter that's going to be on the card. That is a young man out of New York, and he's another you know soon to be a star in the boxing game. He's 4-0. I mean, could do it all. Big 147-pounder, 6 feet tall, lanky, can throw a jab, unbelievable. You know, uh, just another notch to this unbelievable card. Um, like I said, it's just on, and for any information, anything that you want to see on this upcoming card, just visit us at Hard Hit Promo on any of the platforms. Um, you see the card, you see everyone that's fighting, the matchups that are there. I mean, everyone on this card is is a competitive fight.
Mm.
Obviously, as you heard me speaking earlier, I'm gonna be always, and I would, people would say biased towards, the fighters that are part of hard hitting promotions. Um, I don't call it bias. I call it that, I just believe in my family and my fighters, like they believe in what I'm doing for them and what, my partner Will is doing for them and what the whole hard hitting team is doing for them. So, but we all have a job to do, and my job is to you know to be able to put them in position to get to their goal and destination, and their job is to prove that they belong in that
Right.
in that level that they want to get to. So collectively, our partner Will does. I mean, he's just blessed in what he does and putting the right fighters in front of them. Me, I just like I said, I always say this, that I'm just a tool. I do whatever needs to be done. And and those that know me, those that are a part of hard hitting, those that have been a part of the people involved in hard hitting, they know. I mean, I'm not above anything. I mean, I'll go clean the toilets if that's what needs to be done that night.
That's right.
And I'm serious about that. I'm a part of anything that needs to be done. So these athletes achieve what their dreams and aspirations are. That's
Yes.
that's that's what I need to do. I'm here to serve. Um,
Yes.
I always say this to everyone, and whether you believe it or not, the God knows what's in my heart, but none of this is mine. I might be one of the faces of hard hitting, but this is not mine. This is a avenue, a tool that God has blessed me with. So, collectively with everyone that's involved, including you two gentlemen, because you two gentlemen are going to play a big part in the next event. So,
Thank you.
everyone is a collective, part of the success, the vision, the path that hard hitting is taken to to give fruit to the world. One of the things that I like the most, I was just talking to somebody about this. One of the things that gives me the most joy in today's day and age of what it is that we do, um, is
Right.
this: is that when you come to a showtime, when you come to a hard hitting event, you see all types of races, all types of genders. You see all types of different religions, where there are Christians and Muslims and Jews, and it's just a melting pot. And as soon as you walk in through those doors, you know everybody's one,
Right.
as it's intended to be. Nobody's this or nobody's that. Nobody, everyone is in one, what I call oneness, in enjoying what they all love at once. You see, the Caucasian guy high fiving the African American, and the Puerto Rican high fiving the Jew, the Jewish guy, and so on and so forth. And that's what it's about. It's about enjoying something that we love together, and everything else is just left at the door. And to me, that's
Certainly,
that's that's what I
certainly
love
it's
the most.
entertainment, Manny. It's entertainment at its best. It's going to be an outstanding card. Ladies and gentlemen, December 4th, Saturday night, Boardwalk Boxing, series number 4, live pay-per-view on Facebook at Hard Hitting Promotions. This event is going to be held at the Showboat Hotel in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and it will feature, as the main event, Christian Tapia and Iron Alvarez, and the co-main event is Anthony Young and Luis Sanchez. It's going to be outstanding, people. You don't want to miss it. I'm telling you, if you miss it, you miss it. But it's going to be great. And let me get Young back in here. I just want to have you all in here at the same time, and just say that I wish you all luck, and not that you need luck, but I hope that the event is absolutely incredible for you, Manny, and for the fans. I know they're going to be treated to a spectacular performance. And Harold Hunt and I will be at ringside. We're going to be jazzed up. We're going to be pumped up, and we'll be
Yes.
calling the fights. So we're super excited about that.
Thank you.
You're so
Anthony,
welcome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Godspeed. Have a great night, and I'm sure we'll see you at the weigh-ins. Same thing, Christian Tapia. See you at the weigh-ins. Look forward to it. Harold Hunt, Manny Rivera, thank you guys so much for being on the program, and I will see you the next time on the Boxing Breakdown.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Bless
right,
you.
you guys. Peace. Well, that's it. Thanks for joining us on another episode of the Boxing Breakdown. This podcast is released each week on Thursday. Check out the live stream of the broadcast on YouTube. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Boxing Breakdown. You can also download this podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and Google Cast. This broadcast was brought to you by the Roxy Sports Entertainment Management and Advisory Services. Until next time, peace and love.